beautiful people. It is 03:17. My alarm clock was set for 2. If I don't do nothing else, I'm gonna snooze that alarm. I couldn't sleep last night. Like, I recall being up at like 10 o'clock. I was like, oh, I probably not go to the gym in the morning. I couldn't sleep last night. I drank some sleeping tea and everything, and it still didn't work. I don't know what's going on, but I'm about to head to the gym. Finally. So my plan from here on out is to lift heavier and do less reps. I want to get more toner, so I'm gonna lift heavier. Today is legs day. I love leg day. I'm tired, boy. I got my pre-workout. I need more. This is in the flavor. I gotta stop saying I be saying so much in my videos. That's in the flavor Bahama Breeze though. And I'm doing my electrolytes for my water container. I normally be at home by 4 o'clock, but it may have to be 4:30 today. Okay. I'm about to go to the gym, finally. My legs are itchy. I wonder if that pre-workout, when does this expire? It doesn't expire until 2026. My legs itchy. It ain't happened in a while. But it's 04:33. Your girl is feeling the burn already, okay? I'm tired. I feel the burn already. I gotta start getting up on time. My knees are starting to hurt too. But it was a good little workout. I did 4 to 5 different exercises and then walked on the treadmill. I got a workout plan from ChatGPT. Chatter-patty. I got a workout plan from ChatGPT, and I'm gonna see how that works for me. They do have a day of cardio on there, and I'm lifting in 3 days, so it's not bad. Yeah, but I'm about to shower and then eat breakfast. I like to read between 5 and 6, and if I finish early, I finish early. But I get the kids up at 6. Let's go, girl. Okay, this is my breakfast for today. Is some egg muffins and fruit. For the egg muffins, I did add egg whites. I have to stop saying I did add egg whites to get more protein in. And this is my first time eating this meal today. So if it doesn't fill me up, I'll probably add some meat to this tomorrow. And then this is my lunch. It's rice, some spinach, and some grilled chicken, and I had some vegetables left over, so I cut those up and put that on there. And then for lunch, dinner, I should say. This is for lunch. For dinner, I'm really not a dinner person, but I'm going to have a protein shake. And if I get hungry throughout the day, I don't know. Pray for me. But yeah, this is my food for today. 07, we're just now leaving the house. So it got to be studied. Why we can't get out by 6:45 when the sun is out. I don't understand. But yeah.
Mommy,
what?
You can't do too much of this.
Okay. Your lips dry. 6, dropping Kai off. I gotta hurry up.
Nerds.
7:28, dropping Brielle off. It is 07:46, and I've made it to work. I'm contemplating taking a nap. I'm tired. Y'all, I done had my blood work checked and everything. I don't know why. I know why last night I was so tired, but any other day, it's like I'm always tired. I had my blood work drawn and labs and everything, and nothing came back. So, I don't know. We got to figure this out. I feel like I'm tired every single day. Then I be watching my videos once I upload them. And I'm always complaining about how tired I am. A little nappy now. But today is Tuesday. So, Tuesday, we should get the count of how many people or cohorts or soldiers that we'll have to transition this Thursday and Friday. So we should get those numbers and start those packets today as well. And schoolwork. My days be easy. I'm telling you. CRC, if you see that on your marketplace and you need some time to like wind down and something at a slow pace, baby, CRC. I was so mad when I had it, I got it. Now I'm like, okay, I'm gonna complete my master's. You know, had I not been playing around, I could have been did it, to be honest. But I'm gonna complete my master's and then start schools. And that's what I was thinking about earlier this morning. Like, girl, you could have been done with your degrees. You playing. Even when I was in Germany, I was taking classes and like I would still do my work. It wasn't a fast pace. It wasn't a fast tempo. It was like mid. Here and there with the cycles going out. But it was like a medium. It wasn't high. I don't consider that high tempo. Why the fuck first sergeant here so early? And what his truck at? Oh, he parking at different spots. I gotta talk to first sergeant today about schools. And come to think about it, he's a reservist. Not saying he don't know nothing, but after him, I'm going to sergeant major to pluck their brains. But what I was saying about school, oh, even in Germany, I was taking classes and I would do my work in the office still, or I would stay during lunch and do my schoolwork as well. Now, if I had somebody that was talking to, oh baby, I'm going home. Or when I had my little boo-boo, I was going home. But even during lunch, you can do your schoolwork. Anything but home. Do you hear me? Anything but home. No. But yeah, my day should be easy peasy. Yeah. Okay, y'all. It's 09:15. Random right. I came to the exchange. I'm not taking my camera inside. Y'all won't get me on no insider threat. Yeah. I'm just joking. LOL. But I'm not taking my camera inside. But I came to the exchange to go to the MWR. So it dawned on me, right? Me and the kids was just chit-chatting on the way to school. And I'm like, what y'all want to do for Christmas? Or like, what do y'all want for Christmas? Trying to be proactive so I can start planning. It's August, yeah. Be proactive. But I got to stop saying, So I'm communicating with the kids, asking them, like, what do you want for Christmas? Kyle, of course, Beyblade eggs. More, please. But Brielle was like, let's do a cruise. And I was like, that's why I fucks with you, girl. That's why I fucks with you. But took them to school, dropped them off, went to work, sitting in the parking lot, just wasting time. Got on USAA, sent me an email. So I'm like, hey, let me go and see what they're offering on their USA member perks. Went on there looking for cruises. I found a cruise now. I ain't never, ever heard of this cruise line. But the cruise will be in December. And for an ocean view room, it's only $1,100 for 4 people. That's not bad at all. I looked at a suite too, and it's $4,000, almost $4,000, $3,900 for a suite. And I was talking to my baby daddy. Yeah, wait, this is random, but he just be so open about stalking me. It's hilarious. Like, I hit him up. I was like, hey, have you ever done a cruise before? He was like, LOL, I was just on your IG. I'm like, what is wrong with you? But that's my dog. But stop saying $1,100 for 4 people. I don't feel as if you can beat that. It's only a 3-day. Okay, I'm trying to take it one step at a time. If I really like it, I will up the days on the next cruise. But 3 days, going to going to West Key, Florida, and then going to the Bahamas. 3 days. The port is Fort Lauderdale. It's $1,100. I don't feel as if you can beat that, but it's with Celebrity X Cruises. And so I called 800 number trying to get a better understanding of why the cruise rate was $0 for the kids. And she was explaining it to me. But she was like, the cruise is Celebrity X Cruise. I was like, girl, I don't know about that. She just laughing. I don't know about that. I ain't never heard of that before. I got to Google this. Go on TikTok. And she was like, you'll love it. You will love it. It's a great experience. Yeah, I bet. But 1100, I don't feel like you can beat. But I'm going to MWR to see if they offer or have anything on cruises. I'll be back. Okay, 0932. I just got back in the car. So what she said was, I had to complete some paperwork, and then I had to complete some paperwork, and she stated that she would email me or call me once it was ready. It takes about 2 to 5 business days. I don't know if I got that much time, girl. But then I also grabbed the brochure for Disney World for the kids' spring break next year. We were leaning towards Disney World. We've been to Disneyland Paris, but never to Disney World. I heard it was much bigger. So I grabbed this pamphlet as well, but she did say that this is 2025 and that the 2026 rates haven't come out yet, and it won't come out until December. So I just took the pamphlet and trying to look over it to see the prices. But I don't think you can beat 1100. And she explained, I be asking questions. If I don't know nothing, I'ma ask. So she explained it, and I didn't forgot. But she was like, the cruise line is a part of Royal Caribbean as well. It's just a different, I forgot what she said, but basically it's 3 different ones. So it's Royal, it's the Celebrity X, and then it's something else. She did say that Celebrity X is geared more towards adults, and it's she said it's better in her perspective, that it's better versus Royal being, the ratchetness. I'm not gonna lie, but they're my people. But she did say that the Celebrity X cruise line is geared towards more so adults. So I really have to look into it, because it's not about me. It's really for the kids. I'm a drink, but it's really for the kids. So I really have to get on TikTok and do my research and see what they have available. Okay, I'm about to drop Davion's Depop package off and then head back to the office. Yeah, and I'm talking about celebrity and luxury accommodations. I'm talking about Celebrity X Cruises, and it's just called Celebrity Cruises. Why is the X in the middle then? Hello, beautiful people. It is 11:24. I'm headed to lunch. So I spoke with First Sergeant and got his recommendations on schools. Y'all, I was trying to explain to him that I won't be leaving Fort Bliss until 2027. He was like, you can leave early. I'm like, how? He was like, contact your branch manager. Yeah, I can see he outdated. Now. I know in certain instances, like, you are able to contact your branch manager and get placed on assignment, because I've seen people do it personally. But for the most part, you'll be using Marketplace. And I would have to wait until my market opens and select my options, or number my options 1 through however many I receive. But if it's a way to get out or leave, and you know what, I just bought a house, so I don't mind staying until 2027, and I got other stuff I want to do as well. I be talking fast, but boom, I went to him and asked him about courses that he would recommend for me. Of course, first thing he gonna ask, have I looked at my CMF? Yes, but it's been a while. It's been a while. Stop saying So I forgot EO and Sharp. They don't have those courses anymore, because that was my plan of action. And then he threw out instructor course. It's on Fort Bliss, so okay. It's 2 weeks long. But for me, I hate attention. So I'll view this as a challenge, because I hate attention. And he was like, I gotta stop saying bro. He stated that the first week you'll be learning everything, and that Friday you will have to give a class on whatever topic you decide, and it has to last, I think he said 8 minutes. I was like, cool, I can do that. And my topic could be makeup. How to apply makeup. Okay, I can talk through that. I know about that. I don't mind about that. But then it's a 2-week course. He was like, for the second week, your it's not an interview. What word am I looking for? You will have to give a class that lasts anywhere from 30 minutes to 60 minutes. I'm like, I don't even talk to people on the phone for 30 to 60 minutes. What can I possibly talk about for 30 minutes? And he was like, IPSA DD214s. For one, I'm active duty. Why would I know anything about a DD214 besides how to submit your retirement packet? You know, let me see. Submitting actions, submitting personnel actions, but that's not gonna last 30 minutes. He was like, he's an MP, so he talked about how to put on handcuffs and then docking your boat or something of that nature. But he's like, it was easy. Yeah, for you first, alright. Yeah, for you. And I be, how I talk is how I talk to people. Like how I'm talking to this camera is how I talk to people. Really, it's me. It's me. He was like, you working on your masters, girl. You can do anything, baby. That's on paper. I gotta watch eyes looking at me. Oh my gosh, I hate attention. So I said I'm gonna do it. And then I want to do postal as well. And he said I need to work on my MOVSM, my volunteer award, basically, civilians. I'm gonna do it. But in my head, it's like, if I'm gonna make 7, I could just make 7 and then focus on that. The lazy side of me is saying that. I'm gonna do it though. Ma'am has to send me the course dates they have available. I'm gonna do it. And then I'm gonna do the developer course as well. But for the developer course, I will have to do the instructor course and then apply for the developer course. I'm gonna do it. I'm going to do it. It's here on Fort Bliss. I'm trying to maximize my time here. He first the battle stuff. I just turned my head. I don't want no battle stuff. I'm sorry for yelling, but I don't want to do battle stuff. You will get an operational assignment. I want the easy life, okay? I done did my time. It's time for me to slow it down and land this plane, land this thing, okay? I done did my time, baby. Once I leave here, I think I have 5 more years. Oh, baby, it's time to land this plane, okay? Land this thing. You to my please. I want the easy life. But I'm trying to make E8. I'm trying to make E8 before I retire. It's possible. I just got to put in the work. I'm going to do it. Lord willing. Okay, I'm about to go to lunch. Oh, is this a dust storm? You shaking it? It's shaking a car. Let me hurry up and get home. It is 15:52. To be honest, I've been off just sitting around doing nothing. Today wasn't a bad day. I'm just tired. Lack of sleep. I did speak with the first sergeant again. Sorry. And inquired about trying to request my SLC date. So since I was on temporary profile, of course I couldn't go to school or attend any schools. But now that I'm off and I have my permanent, I don't want them to send me to SLC like while the kids are in school. So I'm trying to see if I can request it and see if they will be like, yeah, we got you. I'm just trying. I'm not gonna say it's gonna work for me. Kids, I'm in a household by myself. So going to school will be very difficult. My sister had surgery and she ain't working right now. She's on FMLA. But I don't know how long that's gonna last. My mom works. I'm gonna see. But I don't want them to put me on assignment. I don't want them to give me a school date and I'd be lost in the sauce. That's my number one fear. So if it's during the summer, I can just send the kids to Alabama or with their dads that way. But during school, it would be way, way difficult. And so I had to explain that to First Sergeant and ask him for his blessing. And he was like, yeah, send it up. And then it'll go to the Sergeant Major and then go to Brigade. But she's on leave. I just don't want to come down and get the notification from HRC. And then I contacted my battles. I'm like, hey, how in advance did you receive your notification? And that's one thing I'll say, probably the only thing I like about the reserves. They get to select, well, my battle, she got to select when she wanted to go to ALC, which makes so much sense. Like, you don't know what it makes, now if I got plans, I'm gonna have to cancel my plans. And that's what First Sergeant was saying, that he has had to cancel vacations in order to attend schools. I'm like, respectfully, First Sergeant, that's not me. If I have an option to go to school or go on a family vacation, I'm gonna choose a family vacation. It's like my kids and then my career. If I have to suffer career-wise in order to be there for my kids and make memories with my kids, I don't mind that. You only get one mom, you know? How I show up for my kids matters versus me not getting a school day. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. So it's my kids, then career. And yeah, he was like, he done had to keep that. I want that over here. But yeah, he was helpful. I need to get it in the summertime, y'all. Y'all got to contact or POC at HRC. He told me to email HRC, but him, like, I've had to tell him, times have changed, brother. Times have changed. What you could do back then is not the same. And then he's a reservist. I may need to go speak with Sergeant Major for real. Have a sit down with Sergeant Major. That's what I need to do, to be honest, because he's active duty. No shame to my first son, you know. But yeah, that was my day. Trying to get myself ready. I'm about to go pick the kids up. I'm going to bed at 6 o'clock on the dot. Do you hear me? Have a blessed day, beautiful people. I hope today was good to you and you was good to yourself. God bless.